Hello game fans and welcome to another review from Gaming Debugged. Now today we'll be looking at Gone Home. Now I have an overactive imagination at the best of times. I mean, as a child I was like most people in that hanging up behind, if there was a coat hanging up behind the door, then I would probably get scared, or you know, if a light cast a shadow the wrong way, then my mind would create something crazy from it. So I mean, my imagination has always done this to me, but it's also been a force for good, really, because I then used it for design, marketing, and creating content just like this. The story of Gone Home focuses on the exploration of a big, ominous mansion that's your old family home back in June 1995. And whilst you return home, there's this ferocious thunderstorm. In the game, you play Caitlin, a young girl who has spent a year travelling around the world and has just come home to find that there's nobody in the house, or supposedly nobody in the house. So there's a note on the door when you first arrive from your younger sister who tells you cryptically not to go looking for answers. But obviously, you know, you're going to start, so you start your journey trying to find out what has actually happened. And so as you journey around the house, you try and piece together what has happened over the last year. And you find clues, and then you listen to journal entries from your younger sister Sam. So Gone Home is essentially an exploration game. You as the player sort of walk around, turn on lights, turn on lots of lights, open doors, drawers, and examine scraps of paper to try and solve the mystery of the missing family. And whilst most items are simply read and discarded, there are certain important elements which are actually kept in your backpack. There's also a map function, as should you get lost in the house, or it'll tell you where hidden tunnels are and things like that. So essentially you've got to explore this mansion to find out what's happened to the family. Now, I was sat in the near dark playing this game. I had my headphones on and I was playing it in a very tense state. I mean, my shoulders were haunched, I was just gripped to my keyboard, just wondering where the jumps were going to come. And all through the game, my imagination was just racing. I mean, it was just racing, it was bouncing off the walls, it was going through all into the dark places, and I was sort of fumbling around trying to find the light switches and the pull switches. And it was great, you know, absolutely great, an absolutely amazing experience. So obviously I'm not going to spoil the story for you because, you know, you've got to go play this game. I mean, I'd recommend it right now. You know, turn off the review, go and play it, don't listen to the last couple of paragraphs. But here we go. So I'm not going to ruin it for you, but I would recommend giving it a good go, because it's not a very long game. It's only, I mean, I played it for about an hour and a half and I completed it, and I've seen YouTube videos doing much less time than that. So I think it was even a speedrun that did it in about a minute. But play it, experience it, feel the game, and just be one with the game. You know. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I do recommend that you go play this game. And if you have a good imagination like me, then you're going to get a lot out of it. You know, if you like the kind of game that lets you fill in the blanks, and if you like a game that's more experiential, that gives you an experience more than just shooting things and getting to point A or point B, then this is a great game and it'll really appeal to you. Now, the graphics are perfectly adequate. You know, they all pass. And it's the sound and the voice acting that really bring this game to life. The voices are fantastic, and the thunderstorms makes it a very ominous experience. It all is combined together to create this amazing game. And obviously, it's only an hour and a half, but you know, let's not hold it against it. It really does blur the line between books and games, because it feels like you've just read a good book when you finish this game. So if that sounds like your kind of game, then absolutely go get it, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
Just to see where it might take you.